I can tell you this, and this is gonna sound like real brutal, real brutal. The last step before crossing that finish line of image changing is he's gonna have to cut.
Yeah, yo, what's good, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Hope everything is well over there on your ends. Talented TV, I'm back to bring out some of that good old extreme content. Now, today I'm bringing you a little bit of an excerpt from the man himself, Agent Zero, my Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Basically today he spoke out on the John Morant situation. Basically he was asked what type of advice he would have for John Morant, and basically he stated that, and he also elaborated a little bit. Um, I mean, I guess it's obvious y'all kind of see the headline for this video, so I mean, y'all do have an idea as to where he's gonna go with this, but in between all of that, man, he had some pretty decent things to say, and if it ain't decent, it's realistic, you know. And sometimes, you know, realistic has to beat out the decent, you know. Can't always give people what they want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Can't just always make people feel good. At the end of the day, sometimes you gotta give it to them as it is. Realistic person, straight to the Nah, I mean, I'm gonna keep it cold up. But anyway, man, y'all heard my side on this situation, and today we're gonna bring you the Gilbert Arenas side on this. Y'all definitely go over there and check out Football Sports. Basically Gilbert got his podcast over there, and yeah, y'all can check out the full interview if y'all want. You could just shoot over there and make it happen. Definitely gonna leave the link in the description for you guys, and shout out to Gilbert Arenas, man. Definitely, man, because everything you had to say I did enjoy, and everything you had to say I do appreciate. And once again, man, we pulling for Ja out here, alright? We definitely pulling for him. It ain't gonna be easy though, especially if it goes the way that Gilbert laid it out. But anyway, with all that being said, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all subscribe, definitely share the video, and yeah, show your boy some love, man. That's all I could ask, man. We out here, man. And with that being said, this is Talented TV, man. We out of here. Yeah.
Because it has to be reality. Okay, ask it again.
All right, for sure. All right, now, Gil, if you could give Ja one piece of advice, and I want you to look into your camera. If you could give Ja one piece of advice, what would that be?
At 23, you know, you really are not really listening to anybody at the time because we feel invincible. So I want to let them know that you're not invincible, right? We're not. This is just the beginning, and everyone that comes into contact with you, you're not going to be able to trust because you don't know if they're trying to trip you up some more. You don't know if they're going to be genuine. So now this is really a eye opener to see what the world is really like. Your life has actually changed, and you don't even know. When it comes to tiers, you were a one-tier player. You're supposed to be the future. And then this is just real reality, you know, because no one's going to tell you this. You are number one. You, Luka, Tatum, all that. They have now bumped you to tier 2, tier 3. No matter what you go out there and do, moving forward for at least the next 3 years, you're going to be behind those players because of the image. You're going to have to really sit back and like re-image yourself. Unfortunately, it's just it's just one of those things where, you know, you want to be mindful but you still have to be a little real. If you don't get voted in the All-Star game, those coaches are gonna look the other way. I mean, a lot of things are gonna happen no matter how good you play. So, it's one of these things where for the next 3 years, you're really gonna have to duck your head and just play basketball, still keep your same personality, and not get in trouble for you to get back to who you were 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago before any of this started. So, I just want to tell you that, it's going to be a tough one, especially mentally, just watching how everything unfolds around you. But just understand at the end of this dark tunnel, there will be light. And, the Kobe's, me now have came out of it, just stay strong, keep working, and then, let your game play for itself. Right now, this is when you really just shut the world out and just play basketball and, just try to be mindful of the things you say, the things you do. But it's going to be, you're going to have to, work on your image again for you to be put back in that top 3, because no matter what anyone tells you, you are now in top 2, top 3. You're going to be the Trae Young, you're going to be averaging 28 and 10, and you're going to somehow leave you off the All-Star game. All that's about to happen, unfortunately. But, just mentally be prepared for it and just keep going.
That's well said.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to say that. You don't want to say it because you don't know how someone's going to perceive it. You know what I mean? It might look like, hate, when it's like, I just want to tell you the truth because I know how it works.
Well, I mean, you see how quickly the media will turn on anybody. Mm-hmm. And like I said, you have a Washington Post report, but people will take that as gospel when the NBA has already investigated a lot of this stuff. Mm-hmm. So if they've done their investigation, but they'll look at this report as if it's not alleged that this is what actually happened, because there's no video right now to support either side.
The media is gonna. You gotta remember, the media is gonna beat you up before there's even any facts. They're gonna find you guilty before the NBA even does anything. So, it's one of those things. Is be careful of the words you say when you do have to talk to media. Keep it just basketball, and for the next 2-3 years, just stay on that path and just understand that your goal right now is to be back where you were 2 weeks ago, and that unfortunately that's going to take about 2 years.
Is there any way to speed up the process?
Nope.
Winning the chip?
No, winning the chip. I can tell you this, and this is going to sound like real brutal. Real brutal. The last step before crossing that finish line of image changing is he's going to have to cut his hair.